Obsession is a funny thing. It starts small, unassuming. A glance that lingers too long. A name that rolls off the tongue a little too often. At first, it feels like passion, like admiration, like love. But love has limits. Obsession does not. He knew exactly what he was doing. He always has. Thriving in chaos, in the push and pull of control, in keeping women invested just enough to keep the game going, never having to choose, never having to commit, because they never made him. And yet, the comparisons were endless. He told me about the one before me, how she tracked his every move, obsessed, needing to know his location at all times, needing to monitor his every step. He found it suffocating. And yet, when I didn't track him, when I gave him space, he called it not caring enough. She dismissed his relationship with my son, ignored it, disrespected it, wanted to erase it. She needed to make sure there was nothing tying him to me. And still, he tolerated it, made excuses for it, but when I refused to be erased, when I refused to let my sons be disregarded, suddenly I was the problem, a master of misdirection, a conductor of confusion. Tell one woman just enough to make her question. Tell another just enough to make her stay. And when the pressure gets too high, disappear. Make them wonder, make them need answers, make them chase. And that's the part they never see coming. The fact that they are chasing someone who was never running toward them. Someone who doesn't love, only collects. Someone who doesn't want a partner, only pieces on a board. Playable, expendable, replaceable. But obsession is a dangerous thing. The game doesn't last forever. And when the final act of desperation unfolds, when the truth catches up, what's left? Only wreckage. Sometimes the very thing we chase is what ultimately destroys us.